Hey guys, Jen here. So in today's video of the Sell More Books series, I wanted to talk about something really important, pretty much the number one thing you need to do if you actually want to sell more books. And that is create an I sell books mindset. So what that means is you actually have the mindset, you approach things, you approach your marketing, you approach the writing, the work that you're doing with the mindset of I sell books. And the reason that this is important is because if you don't have that mindset, you're not going to do what it takes. You're not going to go all the way. You're not going to do all the work. You're going to make excuses. You're going to not find the time for the marketing. You're going to keep telling yourself BS things like writers can't make money. It's hard to sell books. It's hard to get reviews. It's hard to sell, more than a couple of copies. It's hard to sell beyond your friends. Just whatever things you hear yourself, saying to yourself in your head and that you say to other people as an excuse for why you're not selling books. And what it really comes down to is that you don't believe it. You don't have the mindset of I sell books. So it took me a little while to cultivate this mindset, but through my daily mindset practice that I do every day, I finally built up a mindset where I believe that I sell books. So now I sell books automatically. On Amazon, every day I go in, I sell anywhere from 20 to 30 books, sometimes more. And I'm not really doing that much active marketing. So this is literally just because I believe it, it's happening. And of course, I've got a lot of books out there and I've got a lot of other content and things out there that are probably leading people to these books. But the idea is that it's not just about that. It's about the fact that I took all those actions, that I do the content, that I, create the extra books, that I write whatever, all because I believe that I can sell books. I believe that it's possible and I believe that it's something that I'm capable of. And so for that reason, I actually do sell books. So it's going to be the same thing for you. So if you don't currently have the mindset that says, I sell books, you don't have that confidence to believe that you can sell books, that you are an author who can sell books, then you may not be seeing the sales that you want to see. And so the whole thing I would say is that it starts in your mind. So something I think that a lot of people don't realize, it's not really talked about a lot, is the fact that your thoughts are cause. And the stuff you see on the outside, your reality, the things you call reality, is just the effect of the way that you're thinking. So if you're currently not liking the reality that you have around your books, around your sales, around, whatever it is you're doing in your writing business, then it's time to change the mindset inside, not change the outside. So most people think, oh, if I just make changes on the outside, I'll, tweak the description, I'll add another book cover, I'll get some more reviews. And yes, that stuff does help, but it's not about the outside stuff. It's not about doing extra things to do more marketing or, getting more reviews or any of that. It's a part of it, but it's not all of it. So if you're out there trying to fix stuff, thinking it's going to help it and it doesn't, it's probably because you haven't created the mindset yet. So if your thoughts are telling you this isn't going to work, it's too hard, I can't do this, then that is the reality you're going to see because your thoughts are creating it and the reality is just the effect of those thoughts. So starting inside your head, starting with, do you have any limiting beliefs that are getting in the way of you selling books? Do you have any negative thoughts that come up when you are attempting to do your marketing or when you're starting to make time for it or making it a priority? Do you have other things that come up that get in the way that try to stop you from doing it? So, really look at this stuff because it can make the biggest difference between you actually selling books and you being an author who can consistently sell books every day, every month, every week, or being somebody who complains that it's really hard to make money, it's really hard to sell books, and all of that. So yes, you do have to manipulate physical stuff. You do have to actually go out there and do marketing and create content and add value for your readers. And, you have to actually get reviews and you have to write more books and you have to optimize your books and your descriptions and stuff as much as you possibly can. But that comes after you've created the mindset of I sell books. Because honestly, when you have that mindset, everything else becomes easier. It just becomes easier because you believe that it's possible. So because you believe it's possible, you're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to do the work and you're willing to commit to it all the way. Whereas when you don't believe that, you might go out and try a couple of things, but then if it doesn't work, you're automatically going to use that as evidence to say it didn't work and this doesn't work and it's too hard. And then you'll probably stop or you just won't bother and you'll just keep writing, but you won't spend any time marketing your books that you actually put out there. So that's really the difference here is having that mindset is going to set you up for success and set you up to actually do the actions that are going to get you the sales and, the readers that you're looking for versus not having the mindset is going to actually detract from it. And it's going to just, stress you out more and just make it harder for you to sell books and to believe that you can do this. So it's all about your mindset. Your mindset is absolutely 90% of creating the success that you want to see, and then the rest is just the effect of that mindset. Now, that's not to say that you can just do the mindset and not have the physical actions. You have to have both the combination of the mindset in place and doing physical actions every day to actually sell books. But by doing them together, you have a powerful combination that will unleash your potential to sell books and to be an author who sells books and who makes a living from their words. So that is my video for you today, and I hope that this tip has been helpful. This has really been one of the biggest things that has shifted my success as far as my books are concerned, and really just my business in general, because when I started having the right mindset, I started taking the right actions, and then the right things started aligning, and all of a sudden I was hitting these goals that I'd had for such a long time, but hadn't been focusing on them because I didn't have the mindset that made me believe that I could do it. So that is my tip. I hope that's helpful, and if you don't already have a I Sell Books mindset, now is the time to cultivate one. And you can do this through, journaling. You can do it through having a meditation practice or visualizing, or just really getting focused every single day on what your bigger vision is and what you want your writing life to look like. Just really focusing in on it, and then of course digging out those limiting beliefs that get in the way and flipping them into positive, supportive beliefs that actually align with the goals that you have for your books and yourself as an author. So if you want more tips on how to sell more books, be sure to check out my free training that I just released, 15 Tactics to Sell More Books. You can go to jenniferblanchard.net/15tactics, 15 tactics, to pick that up, and I will catch you next time.